Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Pop the Pig is one of those toy games that you're going to have for children. When you go into the mass market Target type shops, you're going to see a limited board game with a toy, a big plastic toy attached to it. These are very popular right now, and Pop the Pig is one of those. So what you're looking at here is something for the youngest of gamers. And my 2.5-year-old really likes this game. He's really into Peppa Pig, so the pig, I think that fits into it a little bit. He kind of understands the dice, but he doesn't understand the numbers, so we count that through, and he pops the head, and he puts the little burgers inside, and he likes all that. So I think it works for the youngest of gamers. There isn't much of a game here. At some point, I believe it randomly pops, the belly does, and you know, and then you win if you're the one that pops it. And there's not many rules to this, but you got to look at this as for the youngest of gamers. For everybody that's for an 8 or 10-year-old, yeah, this is going to get old really quickly. But for the little gamer, particularly if they're into Peppa Pig or pigs in general, this will have a bit more. And there's tons of these games with these plastic pieces of these toys, Max Munching and all of these. Every time you go in, there's a different plastic toy attached to it. It has a high toy factor to it, and it's okay. It's nothing you need to seek out, but I need to be honest with you on what I see, which is when I bought it for my older kids, probably when they were 5 or 6, you know, it got played a couple times and on the shelf, never played again. But my 2.5-year-old really likes it. He always does the Peppa Pig snort, and he really likes playing it. He gets a giggle when he's stuffing the food inside, and we had a pretty good time with it. So, I mean, we'll keep it around for the little one, but he'll eventually outgrow this, I'm sure, and then we'll move on to something else. So here's Pop the Pig. This comes in a cheap box. You can easily get it with mass market. You have a rule book, which we'll take a look at in a few minutes. You're going to have this guy. This is going to be, there's nothing else in here, so you just set that aside. This is the star of the show. This is the big plastic thing. So you're going to put him in here, and he's full right now. So all the pieces for the game actually sit in here. You're going to get a die that I believe this was stickered for us. Maybe, yeah, it's off centered. I think I stickered it. Then you're going to have a number of these little hamburgers. They're all going to have numbers on the bottom of them that are easily seen. And then once you get everything out, you're going to have this big plastic guy. So everything's out. And then you kind of just press this in when you're ready to play. And you are ready to go. So there you go. And this is a big toy factor right here. This is really, really nice. So here's a rule book. Just a piece of paper on a page, nothing on the back. And you're going to be able to read through this fairly easily. Yeah, you can stick this yourself, which is not great. Rules can be understood in just a mere minute. You'll probably read this in a minute or two if you're the parent. And you're ready to go. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this through the vest, put the hands down, and you are ready to go with him. And he will sit flat like this. And you have all of these burgers over here, and you'll have 4 of each color, and they will all be down. The little ones won't remember where they're at, but you can shuffle them up, and you are ready to go. You roll the dice. If it lands on a purple, you pick one of the purple dice, and it has a 1 on it. You hit its head 1 time, you can hear it click, and then you put the burger in here. The burger really doesn't do anything. It just kind of, the clicking is what's going to do everything. You just kind of use that to put the game away. If you get a wild, you can pick any color you want. I'll pick a 3, 2, 3, and I put the burger in. At some point, if you do enough clicks, he's going to open up. If you're the person that opens it up, then you are the winner of the game. You want it to open up on you, so you want to be drawing the bigger ones. If you get an X, then you just simply skip your turn. Once again, you keep doing this until he hits his head. At that point, you are the winner. And then the kids all laugh when he busts open his belly because he ate too much. Ah! Who should buy this game? I mean, this is really, pretty niche. If you like pigs or, you're looking for a toy factor in a game and you want something for your 2.5, 3-year-old to play, and this is just as good as anything else, there isn't much of a game here. You're just rolling the dice, picking a color, and stuffing some stuff in, and tapping the head, and it'll blow up randomly, allegedly. So it is what it is. So for little gamers, that's it. I'll keep it for the little guy. Nothing more to see here.